are you doing?
You remember when I told you guys that I was going to have a video about all the herbs and a lot of the supplements that I'm taking, especially for my lymph and mucus cleanse and all those that I periodically show y'all on Instagram? So I have my daughter here today to talk more about it in detail as to what everything is used for, how to use it properly, and how often to use it, and just give you some recommendations in the trucking industry on how to preserve yourself. So here she is, and we're going to talk about it now to get started. So let's get straight to it. Okay, we have up for blends as you see here. This is the Vitality pack. You know, I want to show the pill form and everything like that. So, and we also have the teas lined up, and we have the kettle. This is an electric kettle right here. I have something in it right now. I don't know what that is. I forgot. Maybe she put it in, but this is something that you can actually have in your truck, and you're gonna plug it up into your inverter too. It's really cool. So I use it, and it also has a as you see, I just really kind of use it. Still steam. It has a little screen part right there, so you don't have to have all the leaves go into it. And it's really cool. So it's just convenient for me. But you can also use a tea container. So let's get started though. We on the Up for Blends Vitality. So how long you been taking it? Why you are taking it, and what is this supplement for?
All right, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna go through each, every bag and all the stuff that's here on the table. I'm gonna explain it as thoroughly as I can. So like she said, all of these products right here are from Uphold Blends. I got this kettle from Amazon. We'll kind of get into more of that a little bit later. So this is a relatively new product. I got it when it first came out. So I don't know if a lot of people have probably heard about sea moss and combining it with like what was it chaparral and some other things to make it like a complete biomineral balance. And these are the ingredients here. So it says on the directions, adults who which are 18 plus take 3 capsules twice a day with or without food. So I do that. I also work nights. I work nights 4 days a week, about 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. And then I had to go to school full time, and then I still come home to cook and clean. I don't drink coffee or caffeine or anything like that. I don't like how it makes my heart beat. I have heart palpitations, so I don't do that. I do all natural stuff as much as possible, and of course I have my diet change and everything like that. Um, but basically, why I said all that is you as a trucker, you're driving, practically all day long. What is it? What is it, like 8, 10 hours you guys
It's a
drive?
10 hour,
Ten
yeah.
hours you drive,
Yeah, at
and that's
least.
not like I said. I work
Sitting.
sometimes 10 hours with no break. Straight through lifting heavy boxes and things like that. And it is a lot of wear and tear on your body on the road, especially when you're tempted to eat junk foods or there's nothing else available for you to eat. Like you can't park your 60-foot truck
Oh, it's 50. Oh,
or
it's more
50.
than that, but yeah,
Oh yeah, like 50
3 foot
foot
trailer, but
truck,
it's okay.
yeah, or a trailer at a Whole Foods. They'll probably say, "Hey, you got to move your truck."
No, I just
You
be
know,
parking across the parking space, but you can keep
yeah,
on
but
going.
but still, like let's say on your route you have to pass it. There's no way you can stop.
Right.
So I think it's good if you have a PO box or a person that you can order and have all this stuff delivered to that place. So when you pass through an area, you can call and say, "Hey, can you come and drop this off in my truck at the terminal real quick?" And they were like, "Sure," because that's what me and my mom do. When she has stuff that she orders online, I just go meet her and drop it off real quick, and she can go and get on. She has all her healthy stuff. But like I said, so this is called Alpha Blends Vitality. These are capsules. Like I said, you take it 3 times or capsules twice a day with or without food. You can see it does kind of have a fishy smell because it's Irish moss that comes from the ocean. But you don't have to taste it as you swallow it, obviously, which is good. A lot of people don't like the taste of sea moss.
I hate it. My heart is a ranky smell, and I
Yes, and it
cannot
needs to be
cope.
refrigerated. So of
I
course,
can't
all
cope.
none of these have to be refrigerated. They can just kind of sit in your truck in the back or in the back,
That's
whatever, and they'll
cool.
be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And soak in this. So you can just take this every day, and you'll be good to go. So everything that you ingest into your body is going to affect you on a cellular level, obviously, and so is this. So the biggest thing about this is going to provide those nutrients that you get, from the sea, like say iodine and things like that you
Right,
don't
the
get in your
metal.
body,
Yeah.
and that you get like goiters and things like that because you're not getting enough iodine. That's where that comes from.
What's a goiter?
A goiter, I think, is when then your thymus or your thyroid. So
Mm-hmm.
when your thyroid's not getting enough iodine, it's like something happens to when it gets inflamed or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And so the usually if you get some more iodine in your diet, which salt, a lot of people say, well, I get salt. You have to look at the salt and make sure it says contains iodine. because all salt doesn't contain iodine.
That's a good fact to know.
Yeah, and of course, like I said, like if you go to McDonald's or Burger King, whatever, they're not gonna have iodized salt. They're gonna use the cheapest salt possible. It's gonna affect your health and your high blood pressure and everything like that. So this is gonna help with making sure your body's not inflamed all the time from eating those bad foods. Helps with your immune system and everything, and gives some cells to your oxygen. Because, like I said, you're not breathing the best air in the world while you're driving around in that truck or getting a lot of exercise and stuff. Because cardio helps you get energy, not energy, but oxygen to your cells. But if you're not putting in a lot of cardio, you need to get that in your diet somehow, either through water or through like a supplement, something like this.
Okay.
But like I said before with another video about supplements, this is all real herbs. Real organic herbs. These aren't like vitamin D3. These aren't synthetic made in a lab that your body can't really process and they just push it out. All right. So like I said, vitality, this is what's going to give you energy. When your cells get that oxygen, they get all that waste and stuff out of here. That's what can help you get, the energy that you need to do those 10-hour, a day drives and everything like that. All right. So Mexican sarsaparilla, if you're familiar with a guy named Dr. Sebi, he recommended this this herb as great for iron content. Like obviously, like me as a woman, even like not during menstrual cycle, we just people in general are just lacking iron in their diet, especially black people in general. They don't black people in general just don't eat a lot of fruits and vegetables that have high amounts of iron in them like they should. Okay, so this is a great herb to make sure that you get that iron in. I know it says all this stuff, but this is really what I really do eat, consume it for. It's for the iron. Okay. And all the bags are gonna have the directions on it. And
I see it has all the other stuff. But you don't want to say it's for your libido and stuff because I'm your mom.
No, it's not that. It's
and all the stuff.
When you put any good thing into your body, it's gonna benefit your entire body. That's why somehow anemia, your blood, your libido, and like I said, this is mainly blood. It's gonna help skin problems, everything. So it's like if you eat.
And how would they take this?
Well, hold on. So what I was saying was, anything that you take into your body is gonna affect your entire body, like all the systems. That's why when you eat bad food, you have bad skin. Your body, stink. Your armpits, your armpits may stink. Other parts of your body may stink.
Okay, people just stink.
You stink. You gain weight. You're
just a stanky body odor. Like, who is that?
More risk for heart disease. Coronary artery disease, all that stuff.
Right.
Because it's affecting even your mental state. Right. So you may not be able to think as clearly as if you got all that junk out. So it's going in every single area of your body. So yeah, this mainly focuses on particular things, but all of this is going to affect every single part of your body, which is why you get that energy. Okay, it's not like you shouldn't have an active mind and your body's tired. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Or you shouldn't be like, your mental state, like when you think about something, your brain should be firing off like this, like I need to do this and do that. Not like, I don't know. That's because there's stuff and mucus and all, and your brain is inflamed and all kinds of bad stuff that's slowing down those nerve firings in your brain. So you're not thinking fast and quick.
Right.
So you can still do that and be on a truck. But you just got to make sure you get all that stuff out your body first.
Okay.
And let me say, I know it's up, but let me say this. Then we don't have any I'll do this first. I'll be able to second. But before you start taking in any of this stuff, you need to do some type of cleanse or detox. If you're doing a colon cleanse, one product I recommend is something called Dr. Missions, MISSIONS. I think .org or something like that, .com.
You just Google Dr. Missions. It comes
Google
up.
Dr. Missions.
This is good stuff.
And they sell like the big bottles of the colon cleanse.
Those bitters.
Yep, the bitters. That's gonna help clean you out. And another website called The Palm, like a palm tree, thepalminternational.com. And they sell a variety of cleanses and everything like that, including colon cleanses. Before you take all this stuff, do a full body / colon cleanse, because if you take in all this stuff and you still have a lot of waste and poop in your system, you're not going to absorb it like you should, and you just, I wouldn't say you wasted your money, but you're not getting the full benefits of these herbs if your body's trying to absorb something when you got all that junk in the way. You know what I'm saying? So when you do this, preferably I guess when you get on break or get off of the truck for like a week, or even like 3 days or something like that.
Really a 34-hour restart. But
34 hours.
Oh, excuse me. I just do like what I want to do. But the normal person,
Well,
34-hour restart.
Whatever, if you got 34 hours.
Yeah, 34-hour restart. Sometimes 3 days. Excuse me.
Well, whenever you have the time to do it, that's when you do it. Because if you've never done it before, let's say it's been a long time, you're going to be pooping for a good while. You're going to get all that stuff out. So, of course, you don't want to do that when you're driving on the road. So, I know you see all this stuff. You might be excited. I want to go ahead and, get my body. Wait until you have the time to do that cleanse first. So you're not in a predicament where I'm driving, I'm in the middle of traffic, there's nowhere to go, and I got to poop. And I gotta poop right now.
Well, truck drivers, we have emergency situations.
Yeah, but or you could be in the middle of driving and it just come out. You can't stop. It'd be horrible. Now when you take these cleanses, you're gonna think I can hold it. No, you can't. What's happening is the herbs are actually stimulating those intestinal muscles to push out. So you can't. Oh, I can hold it in. You can't hold it in.
That's true. Okay. I try to be by control of myself.
Yeah. All so right. Wait, I haven't actually. I'm just talking about. This is an example since I didn't have the documentations with me.
Oh yeah.
So this is focuses particularly on the mucus that's all over your body here, and this because this is a cleanse, is made up of multiple ingredients. I'm gonna get a little closer so they can.
I did, yeah.
Okay, so you can see all this stuff, and you can combine these into different teas. You can get like a little scoop like a tablespoon or a teaspoon. You don't have to get all of these, but you can combine them if you get more than one product, and you can actually combine them in the kettle or what have you, and drink it all at the same time. Okay. So look, inflammation, neurological unease, because there's mucus in your brain. It's everywhere because your body has to put it someplace, and that's what slows down your thinking. So after you get all this stuff out, you're probably going to be coughing up mucus. It's probably going to come out in your poop. Your nose might run.
And if it comes out your poop, it usually looks like...
look kind of slimy, I guess.
Yep, slimy or mucusy. And that's what, sometimes it's also parasites, too.
And that's lining your intestines.
Right. Okay?
So that's why I said do a cleanse first before you take this, because your body's trying to absorb all this through the mucus and it can't.
Right.
All right, did that. We got another one here, love for the lymph.
Which I've been doing a lot of that. The mucus is almost gone, the mucus cleanse, but
So this one helps with all major organs. So the thing about the lymphatic system, a lot of people don't really know this. The lymphatic system parallels your blood vessels, and what happens, it helps with fluid exchange between the tissues, and it helps prevent edema. Because it's going to take out any extra fluid that's in your tissue. It's going to take out those and put it in the lymph vessel, and the lymph goes to your lymph nodes. And you don't just have lymph nodes in your neck. You actually have them like in your intestinal tract and in your reproductive area and everything like that, because what the lymph vessels do and what the actual lymph fluid does in the vessels is it carries it to those nodes to be filtered out of any type of bacteria or whatever. And obviously bacteria can get in any part of your body, so that's why you have it all over your system. But lymph isn't pushed by anything like the heart. It's actually moved by muscle contraction. So if you're not exercising, you're not moving your lymph, which means your lymph isn't picking up all that extra fluid.
Yep,
which
you're
means
not moving fluid.
You're more likely to get edema.
Yep.
And what is it?
Swollen legs.
Yeah,
and they
swollen legs, swollen feet,
look like
and all
elephant
that stuff.
legs. And then they had to wear these compression holes and all that, because I was afraid. And then I never got edema. You remember we saw that trucker, she had edema. She was talking about truck, and I said, I can't do that. And I've never had it. But I take stuff. I take stuff, and I don't want that much, sometimes. But I take stuff to keep that going and do little stuff in the truck. And I do stretches too.
And besides lack of exercise, to move that lymph along, high quantities of salt actually causes fluid retention, because because salt will try to make you thirsty and all that stuff. So your body's trying to hold that water in. But if it's not peeing it out, then where is it gonna go? It's going to passively move through, between your tissues.
Right. Okay? And I do. I pee a lot. I pee a lot. People, oh, you pee so much. I said, man, every time I eat something, what my body does, it gets rid of the stuff it doesn't need. So it's waste, urine, and your stool immediately. Yeah, you should be peeing and pooping every single. If you do not poop every single day, that's wrong. I'm just gonna tell you right now. People say, "Oh, that's okay." That is not okay.
okay? Because after you do a colon cleanse and then you start to poop every day, so obviously you had a blockage somewhere, all right? And you're carrying that weight around. Like a lot of times, all those bellies that truckers have.
I didn't want to say nothing because people say I'm cruel.
No, man, look.
But I know
you got a belly, all right?
Thank
Your
you.
belly, honestly, besides fat, but a lot of it is just straight up poop. Like seriously. Because I didn't even know until you told me this. Because I'm used to pooping every single day, and it's like normal to me. You know, like okay, that's what you do. You eat every day, you poop every day.
But just some of the food. So
but
a lot of people don't though.
Yeah, but then you're not getting enough fiber in your diet, not enough fruits and vegetables. You're not drinking enough water. Okay.
Yeah.
And so you may, if you've never done a cleanse before, you may need a little bit of help, and that's what these mucus cleanses is for. That's what Doctor Missions is for, to help you out. So I'm not saying, well, you got a belly and This is to help you out, to get rid of that, because that's impeding upon your health and like health all the stuff that you can. Health is your wealth, right? So don't the trucking industries. You have to do a health test.
It's a DOT physical.
DOT physical,
every
right?
2 years.
And if you fail the physical because you didn't want to take time to put in all that money that you're making into your health, well, now you can't drive anymore. So that money's gone.
Wasting your time.
You wasted your time when all you could have did is this. And Full Blends has payment plans now, right? So I think I bought this and something else that cost me like $40 or like $50-$60. So what I did the Afterpay payment plan. They have Afterpay or Sezzle, and those are just payment plans, and you pay it every 2 weeks. So I pay like $8 every 2 weeks for all $8.
That's a good deal. No
and it'll
excuse.
tell you and that's just what I pay. It'll tell you based on how much you buy. It'll calculate for you. Okay, this is because they divide it evenly. This is how much you pay. I pay $8 every 2 weeks. I know somebody out there can afford this for their health. I know they can. And this I got off of Amazon. I'll show you on my phone real quick. It said that it's not available, but the specs of this is that you have a minimum where is it at? You have a minimum fill rate right here. Like I said, it can plug into a thing. This actual bottom part.
Yeah.
Yep, this actual bottom part is the heater that's gonna heat this up. And it has a little blocker so that the herbs and the leaves don't actually get into your cup or your bottle. I suggest an insulated bottle here. I just got that from Walmart, stainless steel. So and it holds everything, and and you could keep it in here and just reheat it up, because you can use all these herbs repeatedly more than once. Yeah. You don't have to take this once, it's done and throw it away. You can use this like 2 or 3 times. You see how dark this is? This is like my second time using this. So as long as it's dark and not like a clear or really light color, you can keep using it. Okay, so that gives you a visual.
Okay.
All right. So blessed thistle is also known as milk thistle. It's I don't know if you're like pregnant or you got a baby on the road, but if you know anybody that's sitting at home, they said they have a baby, this is good for milk production. Okay, so let's not just for truckers, but let's say, hey, I'm a man.
A trucker's wife.
Yeah, or a trucker's wife.
Or they're trying to have a baby.
Yes, and this will help you with that too. This along with the Mexican sarsaparilla. You need that iron in your blood. Get iron hard.
Ooh.
Okay. But seriously, like I said black people especially, we just low on iron, honestly. And don't I think we have the most prostate in our race, the most prostate cancer issues.
I think so.
In the world, I think this and all this will help you out.
Yeah.
Okay? But it says against negativity. I'm more of like, what's this gonna do for me physically? So like I said, this is gonna help with respiratory stuff as well, especially with all this COVID stuff going on, and helps release mucus from all that stuff. Like I said, you're probably gonna be coughing, nose running, and maybe your eyes might run and stuff, and all that good stuff. Menstrual cramps. Yep, menstrual cramps. If you're, you don't have baby, you just want a regular woman on the road. You have menses.
And I don't have any cramps.
And a lot of people have cramps. Besides. Besides, you got toxins in besides the fact that you got toxins that sit in the muscle, like how you get toxins in fat, toxins can sit in muscle too, and a lot of and it can also be that you're just not getting certain vitamins and minerals in your diet like you should, and so when you go to when your body is trying to push that blood out, and you get the cramps, it probably has to overwork because I learned this. When the nerves stimulate the muscles, you have ions that help to do that. You have potassium and calcium, and what happens is it's called the sodium potassium pump. I'm getting a little sciencey, but when they're on opposite sides of each other, when the nerve fires, That's actually the process of the sodium and potassium moving on different sides. It's called depolarization. Okay, because they were polarized on opposite sides. Now they're not. Okay, they're opposite. Those depolarized. But okay, those are sodium and potassium, right? Where do you get a lot of that from? You get that in your diet. Right, but it's certain types of sodium that's attached to the carbon molecule and the hydrogen molecule and the oxygen. So you can't get. You think, well, I'm eating salt from McDonald's. No, because all that other stuff that you get from McDonald's is impeding on you on those nutrients, and they've been through process, so that doesn't work. You need fruits and vegetables. Okay, and then red clover is another. This is another blood purifier. Purifying this is bioidentical estrogen. Don't take soy. What soy does, it copies the estrogen, but your body, because it's a industrial plant, your body tries to absorb and messes your body up, makes you get fat and man boobs. Okay, so don't take no soy products. If you're a vegetarian on the road, do not eat tofu. Okay, don't do that. Don't eat no soy. All right. So while the iron, while this will actually give you that iron that you need, this will help to purify your blood so that iron can get in there. Like I said, helps like clear your arteries, reproductive system, your immune system, lymphatic, menopause, bowel regulator, all that good stuff.
The average truck driver is 55.
Okay, I didn't even know that yet. So this is gonna help you a lot. If you got, some mental things you're going on with, a lot of times your head is
it's really
just
your diet.
just literally filled with junk and you can't think straight. Your emotions are all over the place. You need to cleanse. You need something that's continuously gonna purify your nerves and your mind and everything. This will help. Okay. Like I said, I got this off of Amazon here. Here it is. It says it's not available. I literally just checked it just now. But they do have other stuff here. This one has an automatic shut off. But like I said, this is electric. Like they're and they're not that expensive. You don't need to go $40-$50. Mine was like $20. So it has an automatic shut off. It can boil your tea in like a minute or so, and then you can have it ready and just be drinking on the road. Store it for later.
That dozen looks kind of nice.
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
Ooh, yeah, that's kind of cool. You can get any one you want straight from Amazon. Like I said, see if you can get a P.O. box or have a friend say, hey, I'm pulling through. Can you please bring me my stuff? They say, cool, I'm going to drop it off for you.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's a good...
Me moo-moo. Wintertime Colorado, got to stay warm at all times.
Oh, yeah, so we're just in our natural state. But it's, that's what we're doing. Talking about natural stuff in our natural state.
Oh, water. What type of water should I drink? This water. You go on YouTube, so you don't have to pay no money. They did a pH test of a lot of different brands of water. This is alkaline and passed a pH test. It was purple, okay, which means it has very high pH, which means the company is not lying to you. When they say it got 9.5, it's a 9.5. All right.
Well, we got the water intake, and we got the herbs that we need for our vitality. And go on to Up for Blends. It has the website here.
Upful, like UPFUL blends.com.
And she also has a Instagram as well. And it's good stuff. Invest in yourself, invest in your health, and stay investing in your wealth, and stay on the road longer, make more money when you feel good.
Health is your wealth. Your health should be before that money. Okay, I know everybody love money. I know this COVID situation going on. Everybody want to get that money. But if you got high blood pressure and diabetes, no amount of money can make up for that. Okay?
It's not.
You got to be on insulin for the rest of your life. Or you got to get a limb cut off because that's not worth no amount of money, man.
It's not. All right, until next time, guys. I'll see y'all on the road, and stay tuned for more videos on health and wellness. Y'all have a good night.